Hello and welcome back to Retired Happy. I'm your Retired Happy friend Carolyn from Mississippi, and if this is your first time joining me, I want to welcome you and so glad you came to visit me today. And today's visit is going to be a little bit different. We're going to take a mental health day and go out on kind of a field trip, but just a day out of my studio, out of my house. Maizie and I are going to go for a walk in a completely different place today and just have a change of scenery. So Jesus said, I came to give you life and give you life abundantly. And as long as we have Jesus in our heart, we can be going through the deepest pits and challenges in life, but we will have peace if we have Jesus in our hearts to be there with us, because he will never leave us or forsake us. So today, my thankful for today is that the spring weather. Yesterday when Maizie and I went for a walk, we went along the water, and it was so nice and breezy and just being out in nature. We went out on the reservoir and walked along the water. There were people out picnicking and sitting on the grassy hill overlooking the water. Children were playing on the playground, and Maizie had to sniff and investigate everything. I know sometimes when I take her for a walk, it is a real tug-of-war project to get her to come along because she likes to sniff so much. But on today's visit, I will take you along with me. We're going out. I'm going to go out to lunch and just treat myself to having a day off and out. And I'm going shopping. I have to go to Michael's. I have to go to Walgreens. I have to make a trip by the produce stand. And so just stay tuned and watch that. We're not doing any cooking today. We're not doing any sewing. It's a mental break just for me day. So since I took the day off yesterday, today I'm getting back to my sewing and projects. So I'm getting ready to start making some more of the little quilted hearts. And I have this video on one of the past videos, and I'll put a link to it on the bottom. But I have these on my Etsy shop, and they are handmade, a quilted heart, handmade especially for you. And none of them are alike. And I never know what they're going to turn out like when I get started. So each one just develops a personality and character of its own, and the colors. And when I cut it out, I do the quilting first, and then I cut it out and do the embellishments on it. So that's what I'm doing this afternoon, and I hope you enjoy this. Please let me know what you do for use some me time, because we all have to have it. We have to take care of ourselves, or we can't take care of anybody else. So if we get down in the dumps and the slumps, and it's a woe is me, pity party time, we're not any good to ourselves or anybody else who might need an uplifting word for the day. So there we go. I hope you enjoy this. Please let me know in the comments what you do for me days and what you do to give yourself a boost, because we all have to do it. So share your smile with everyone along the way, and please come back and visit us next time. Thanks. And I apologize ahead of time. I know the sound on this video is up and down, and this is a learning, working process, so I appreciate all of you being patient. I appreciate all the supportive, encouraging words that you have sent me. And I've got a new mic that is supposed to correct that problem, but evidently it works really good sound, and then not so good sound. So I'm still learning on all of this. So ahead of time, I apologize, and I appreciate all of your patience. And after I've recorded it, I can't go back and re-record the same thing that I've done that I want to share with you. So that's why it's coming on out, and I'll just keep learning, and I hope you will not give up. And those of you who enjoy visiting with me when I come on, please keep coming back. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Well, today is Thursday, And I'm going to do something I have not done in a long, long time. I'm going to treat myself. So I'm going to leave my house. Maisie's in charge. And I'm going to take myself out to lunch. I have a few things I need to stop by the store and pick up while I'm out. So I just decided, you know, I don't ever treat myself to lunch anymore. So today's the day. Well, stores to go to that's closed. So I might go to Schlotzsky's. I'll have to see how full the parking lot is when I get there, because I don't want to stand in line and be crowded. I want to enjoy my day to treat myself. So we're going down the road. This is a little parkway between the local highway and the interstate. So this is a beautiful little area. There's a high school over to the left. We have Topgolf down on the corner that's just been built. It's new. So I'm looking forward to having a lunch. Just me, myself, and I, and we're going to enjoy the day. There's Topgolf. So this is a popular new entertainment play place. We're now over close to Highland Colony Parkway, and we're going north. We're almost to Schlotzsky's, so we're going to see if they have anything different on the menu today. What I usually get is just the original Schlotzsky's sandwich, and that's probably what I'll end up getting today, but we'll see. I've been feeding my neighbor's cats in the morning and going back in the evening since Sunday, but she's been in the hospital. So she texted me earlier and said she's coming home today, so that will be a good thing. So I'll be glad for her to get back home, and her kitty cats really, really miss her. There are so many buildings around here. This is a really big area for medical offices now. There's so many medical offices and doctors and just businesses of all kinds of offices that the traffic up in this area is really getting heavy. It used to be way out in the sticks, but it has built up. Well, here we are to Schlotzsky's, and the parking lot's not full at all. So we're going to go inside and eat lunch. Well, this is the menu, and like I said, I am going to get the original Schlotzsky's sandwich. So I got it ordered, going to the table. Yum, so I got my lunch. This is the original Schlotzsky's, and I hit it lucky today. It was a free senior drink, so I'm getting lunch for right at $7 today. What a bargain. Well, that was a very good lunch, and while I was here, I ran into an old friend I knew back when I was living in another retirement community. So we got to chat and catch up while I ate my lunch. So there you go. I'm glad I got out of my house and doing something different today. And I did eat it all. It was very, very good. I don't know what all is on it. Several different kinds of meat and lettuce and olives. But anyway, it's very good. So $6.69. And my drink was a senior special, so I didn't have to pay for it. So with tax, it was $7.16. That's not bad at all. Pretty flowers they have planted along the interstate. Some more flowers along this side of the interstate. And now I've got to get over in this other lane because Michael's is going to be the next stop. I have to get some crafting supplies for my mental health. You know, that's just as important as our physical health, is taking care of our emotional and mental health. So we're going to let Michael's help me out with that part of my health. This is the local Walmart, so I'm not going in there today. Look at all the cars. Wow, that parking lot is full. But this is one of the pretty little, well, it's not really a shopping center. So here we go. This is one of the cell phone towers. So in this little city, they have an ordinance that the cell phone towers have to blend in and be disguised. It can't look like a cell phone tower. Okay, this was a very short drive. This didn't take us long at all. Here we are at Michael's. And what do you know? There's Munchie's frozen yogurt. I might just drop in there and get a frozen yogurt cup. Today is my day to experiment and do something different. There's Michael's, so that's my destined place to go. But I might just take a little side jaunt by the yogurt store. Who knows? We'll see where this day ends. Now I'm going into Michael's to look for a few things in particular, but there's Home Goods next door, so I might drop in there and see if they have anything interesting. So now I'm through at Michael's. Got me some mental health activities. And so now I have to come back out. So I've got the tomatoes and they've been really good. Peaches. So these are going to be Chilton County, Alabama peaches. They're $2.50 a pound. Two tomatoes, got some peaches, and just look at these beautiful geraniums. I need to get a couple of them, but I'm going to wait a little longer. Next stop is Walgreens and then home. We'll check and make sure Maisie's been taking good care of everything while I've been gone. Spur of the moment last decision. I think I want a Dairy Queen ice cream cone. I was wanting to get one last time I was out, and I couldn't find a Dairy Queen anywhere, so I had to end up getting a Wendy's small Frosties. So let's see what we get here at Dairy Queen. So now I have to sit in the car and wait and eat my ice cream cone, because Walgreens was right next to the Dairy Queen, which was right next to the produce stand, which made me think and remember that I wanted a Dairy Queen ice cream cone. There goes the fire truck. Looks like something's going on. Uh-oh. Hope everybody's okay. But anyway, so now I have to sit in the car and eat my ice cream cone. I haven't had a Dairy Queen cone in a long time. You can see I don't get out very often. Which makes a day like this, a mental health day, an excursion day, just to get out and do something fun and different is good once in a while. Good and cold. Well, I'm back home from my little day out. Hey, Maizie. Hey, Maizie. Did you take care of everything while I was gone? Huh? Did you take care of the house? Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Well, my little Dairy Queen ice cream cone ended up being $1.99 for a kitty cone. It was really more than I wanted. It was pretty big. So the tax made it $2.15 for a kitty cone ice cream cone. But it was good. I enjoyed all of it. But it just amazes me how much things have gone up since I don't go and do things very often anymore. So I'm home, Maizie. Yes, I am. I'm home. Yeah. Well, I'm back from the store. and take inventory of what I got. This was my Michael's purchase. So I got some things to work with on my watercolor cards and my quilted hearts. And Walgreen, I got my eye drops, a birthday card, and I'm going to try this whitening toothpaste. I saw this reviewed on the Today Show this morning, and they really recommended it for whitening. So I've been using a Crest whitening toothpaste, and this was a good bit more expensive, but I said, well, it's not as expensive as the whitening strip or whitening treatment at the dentist, and I am a little bit self-conscious about my teeth not being white, so I'm going to give it a try and I'll let you know. And my produce purchase, 1 tomato and 2 Chilton County peaches. So I'm looking forward to the peaches. I'll probably have that with ice cream for dessert tonight. And Maizie came and she gave me a good report. And Maizie said, everything was just fine, Mom. I took care of everything. I kept all the booger bears away. Nobody came in. No, ma'am. I did a good job. Good girl, Maizie. Good girl. So now we're going to finish up the day. It's been a really good day. So we're going to finish up the day by taking Maizie for her evening walk. And since it's been a special Get Out Mental Health Day, we're going to take Maizie somewhere different and let her see something different as well as me. So stay tuned. You ready to go for a walk, Maizie? Yes, you are. You just got right in and sat down. You know we're going somewhere different today, huh? Good girl. Okay, Maizie, here we go. Hang on. Yeah, good girl. Good girl, Maize. Good girl. We're going to go out and see the water. What is it, Maize? What is it, Maizie? Are you ready to go see something different? Go for a walk? I bet we get to see some geese out there. I bet we do. Where'd you go? There you are. There you are. And this is where we're going to walk. This is the old Trace Park, and all up here is the park area, and it's a very, very much used park area. Well, here we are. We are at the reservoir, and this is a big disc golf course, and this is the dog park, where the dogs have a fenced-in area to come play. I've never taken Maizie down there, but we'll have to do that one day this spring. Now this is the parking lot where we had Maizie's dog obedience training classes right here. That's the recreation center where we have senior exercise classes on Monday and Wednesday. So we're going to go on down a little bit farther. I don't know what these people here are doing. I guess they don't see me coming in. But we're going down a little bit farther and get us a parking place. You can see there are lots and lots and lots of people out walking. Tomorrow night they're going to have what's called Pepsi Pops out here. So right down along the edge of the reservoir, they will have a big stage built, a big platform, and the Jackson Symphony Orchestra will be out there playing, and they will play until it gets dark. And then after dark, they will have a really big fireworks display. So lots and lots and lots of people will be out here tomorrow night. So let's see how it works to take Maizie for a walk out here. There's one of the disc golf whatever you call them. But you can see all the stumps out here and all the trees that have been cut down, because we had so many dead pine trees. Some of them are remaining, they didn't die, but we had so many die from both the drought and the pine tree beetle. All right, Maizie, you ready to get out and go walk? Okay, we're gonna go walk. Okay. Right along the shoreline, you can see little cars. That's the dam. So that's the road going from one county to the other county, and it goes across the river. So this is the Pearl River that they dammed to make this recreational lake. So it's a beautiful lake and a really, really much used facility. It goes all the way around. The original riverbed is kind of right in the middle of it. And there's some more boats coming out. Here's a goosey Lucy. We'll see how long he stays there. Hey, Mr. Goosey, Goosey, Goosey. And there comes another motorboat. People are really starting to come out now that the sun's getting ready to go down. It's a pontoon boat. And right over on this side is the yacht club and the sailboats. Looks like I see a sailboat coming out of the slip. It's a Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, and people are really coming out. What is it, Mr. Goosey Goose? And there's that sailboat. It's coming on over closer to us. There goes Mr. Goosey Goose. So this is the platform where the symphony orchestra will be setting up tomorrow night, this time. And the parking lot up there where we came in. And the sailboat's getting closer to us. He's going to come on down here where we can see him good. And this is a little informational plaquette about the reservoir, when it was built, how it was built. It was constructed in 1960, which I remember that very, very well, but it seems like now it was a long time ago. Time passes. Oh, I love sailboats. So peaceful just to float and glide along the water. Once upon a time I had a sailboat, and then my Meniere's kicked in and I couldn't sail anymore. There are not very many dog-friendly parks around here that I can take Maizie to, so that's why we end up walking in the office parking lot as much as we do. But this is one area where people can bring their dogs, and like I said, they have the obedience training classes right up the hill in that parking lot. But the bad side of that is Maizie gets so distracted with all the scents and smells from the geese, and then people having picnics. Unfortunately, they leave bones and food scraps, and so it's hard for her to walk. Maizie, 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 come on. Come on. Now we have come all the way around the reservoir, and this is another sailboat storage place. And that is a really nice catfish restaurant right on the other side of the water. And then the reservoir. And then that's where we started, way down on the other side of where the flag is. So we've just taken a nice leisurely little stroll along the edge of the reservoir. And there's somebody out playing disc golf. And right on the other side of those covers is the recreation center. And back around to the sailboat storage. There's our beautiful American flag and our beautiful Mississippi state flag. And Maizie and I are on our way back to the car, and we're going home. Back from our walk, and I think Maizie actually got hot. She is so cold-natured, but I never see her pant. But she's panting tonight, so it is pretty warm. I think actual temperature is up to 90, so she has finally gotten warm. We'll go home and get a good drink of water. I'm getting ready to crank the car and turn the air conditioner on. And she's a tired pup. We did good. What's the matter, Maizie? You ready to go home? Huh? You ready to go home? Okay, let's go. It's been raining all day, so the worms have come up to the top of the ground, and the little mommy and daddy bluebird are busy going out and bringing worms back to the babies that are in the nest. So this is a good feeding day. There was the little mommy bluebird. It just amazes me how the daddy and the mommy bluebird fly in and out of the nest taking care of the babies.